Good. We're practicing malfunctions clearances. One of the reasons why I don't like 1911s is that you keep having to make sure that that safety is down so that the safety doesn't get activated. Let's see if he'll activate it. Go ahead. Keep going. Good. Tap, rack, assess, if necessary, press. Good. So what he's doing is a type 1 malfunctions clearance procedure. All right. Did you feel that safety was getting in the way?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, so you got to make sure it's always down. And then, like, it provides a quarter step. Yeah, see, that? There it was. Good. Good. Yeah, see, that little, I don't like that. I don't like that. Now, look at what happened. Good. You see the safety's on. Uh-huh. Yeah, so go ahead and try it. Good. Ah, see, the safety got activated. Yeah. So what you're doing is you're doing a type 1 malfunctions clearance. Right. Tap, rack, assess, if necessary, press. Good. No matter how. Okay, so here's one thing I saw you doing. Okay, bring it to your chest. One thing, take your finger off the trigger. Good. One thing that I saw you doing, you were trying to go over where the safety decocker is, and you were trying to pinch on top of it where the serrations on the rear slide, the rear part of the slide is. One of the things that I saw you doing was you were going towards the ejection port, and going too forward on the ejection port, on the slide towards the ejection port could cause another malfunction because the casing trying to come out has nowhere to go because your hand is in the way. Yeah. So because it is a natural, you see how you're pinching it, right? Yeah. Yeah, because it's a natural motion to pinch it, right? You would always, or you would have a higher likelihood of running into the chance that you would activate the safety decocker, which would take it from single action to traditional or to double action, right? And especially when you're in a rush. So go ahead and try it again.
Yep, and I just did it.
Yeah, and you just did it. Yep. So that's one of the things to be cognizant or be aware of.
So when are you grabbing it here? Are you grabbing it?
It's hard. Here? It's hard to really do. It's hard to really do. You can keep trying, but no matter how hard I try, I end up activating that safety.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why, in the military, when we had the M9s, you had no choice but to use them because that's what you had, depending upon what billet or MOS you had, or if you were in the armory. But I was never really a fan of the M9 or the 92FS. That's why I love striker fire pistols and other kind of pistols that have no external safety for you to even have to worry. Absolutely. Yeah. I want to be able to just plug and play. One of the reasons why I am a proponent of having, these type of tools, and this is an airsoft gun. Matter of fact, both of these are. This is a training, KWA M9 tactical modeled after the Beretta 92FS. And actually, if you see some of the parts of it, we might say it's one of the more advanced ones because you've got the 92FS. When I was in the military, had a round, trigger guard, so to speak. This one more has a flat, and it has the rail, the pick rail that allows for you to be able to add lights and optics on it. One would say that minus the grip, which was shaped differently, this would be like the 92FS, the Vertex from Beretta. But you don't always have to have a real firearm, firearm that actually discharges bullets to be able to learn certain things about, the issues with firearms in terms of your operability, how you operate with that firearm, which I always recommend. I love the Glocks that I use because there's nothing, and this one is a live firearm, okay? Again, assume every firearm is loaded. Point that firearm in a safe direction. Keep your finger off the trigger. Okay, no magazine in the well, no round in the chamber, okay? But I like the fact that on the slide where the serrations are, there's nothing here.
There's nothing to get
it's nothing here. I don't like anything that's on the slide that's going to get in the way of me being able to do what I need to do. Now, that's a personal preference.
No, but it makes all the sense in the world.
Yeah, other people are able to negotiate around it. Me, I don't want to negotiate around it. I want to be able to sit there and tap, rack, and get back into it. I don't want to have to sit there and then make certain exceptions. Like, even if I were to do the type 1 malfunctions clearance, tap, rack, okay, now I noticed how you were doing it. You were pinching with your thumb and index finger, pulling it back. And even then, when the slide is still going forward, there's always that possibility that you just activated the safety, depending upon how worn the firearm is. But the way that I do mine, tap, rack, I still run that possibility because I like to grab it and violently, with violence of action, rapid. And now, look what just happened. I just activated the safety. And even sometimes you'll pinch the crap out your skin or your hand and say, I get it, being tough, right? We don't want to hurt unless we absolutely need to, right? So now you're pulling it back, letting it go, and then that happens. So now I gotta, what do I do? So now I gotta buy seconds, by creating a distraction that gives me time to be able to flip this safety up and now go from double action to single action. That's just too much for me, And I already told you my issue with the 1911 style pistol. Nothing in here, no mag in the well, no round in the chamber. As soon as you're tapping, look at what happened. As soon as I tapped, I put the safety on. Now I'm trying to rack, and I gotta, So that's why I like these airsoft pistols, because you get to find out certain things before you go buy one of these expensive Kimbers or Springfield Armory EMPs and other type of pistols like this. There's a lot of money behind that.